Welcome back to the third installment of the WNHS Wildcat News. The news team has been diligently working to find news stories that will intrigue our students here at Nitro. Without further ado, let's get to our first story.
Recently, the school installed a digital wall in the gymnasium to get visual effects during sporting events. Two of our news correspondents, Kaylee and Kendra, went to go see how the basketball team felt about the digital wall.
This year, Alumni Stadium got a new attraction that is catching everybody's eye.
I think it's pretty cool, see our faces up there, little kids, look up to us, so.
I like it. I think it's a good addition to the gym. It really draws a focus to the center of the floor. It makes people, excited.
I think it gets the crowd involved and it gets the crowd hyped. It brings a lot of energy to the game. It gets the team involved.
When they were videoing for it, they just told us to do whatever we wanted, really, and that's all I could think of.
It adds some character, and it's not just plain and boring with a bunch of old pictures of, people from our past. It gives the new. It's updated.
The digital wall has been great for us. The AD, Garrett Burdett, has thought about that and thought the idea. And first, I think Principal Redmond was a little resistant that we could get it done as quick as we had, but we went ahead and raised the funds, and I think overall it's had pretty good feedback from the community.
And right now it's so new, we're still trying to figure out what to do with it. We're actually creating a class or a group of students next year that will be dedicated to just coming up with things to put on it, and hopefully enhances the experience of coming to games.
As the current season comes to an end, we can only look forward to improvements that will be made for game time effects. Hopefully the digital wall will draw even more crowd to our sporting events here at Nitro.
With technology constantly evolving and advancing, people are now able to live stream events like sports, special occasions, and daily occurrences. To investigate this new piece of technology, we dove into the world of live streaming on social media with one of our very own Wildcats.
Now live. Many social media apps offer the live stream feature. We caught up with one of Nitro's popular live streamers to see what it's all about.
The purpose behind live streaming is to express yourself, I guess, and it's like your rawest form. So when I live stream, I use Instagram, mostly because it's most accessible to all people. I'm live streaming right now. Do you want to be on it? What I really like to do on live stream is my makeup. But one time I did it and I tried to do a winged eyeliner and I totally messed up, so now I don't do that anymore. A lot of my friends watch my live streams. My mom always watches my live streams. Hi, Mommy. I like to keep people entertained by making stupid jokes. We get it, you're a train! I feel elated when I get likes on my live stream.
I'm feeling the love.
That means people are enjoying my presence.
I'm a live stream connoisseur.
If you want to live stream well, just be yourself and don't be afraid to do it, because you can't see the people looking at you, so they can only see you looking at them, and that's what's comforting to me, I guess.
Thanks. Okay, bye. 31 viewers.
The internet sure is a crazy place, so make sure if you live stream you make smart decisions. Don't bully others or disclose personal information. And remember that your posts on social media never go away.
Have you ever found yourself bored on a snow day? Sometimes it's difficult to think of fun things to do when you're snowed in, but we've put together a few cool ideas that you can do by yourself or with friends to make your next snow day a great one. I got it, Mom. Hello?
This is a message from Kanawha County Schools. Kanawha County Schools will be closed on Friday due to winter weather conditions.
What to do on a snow day? Step 1. Sleep really late. Step 2. Go outside and go sledding, or have a snowball fight. Step 3. Come inside and warm up with some hot chocolate. Step 4. Color or do a puzzle.
We hope these ideas inspired you for our next snow day. And don't forget to do the snow dance so we can have plenty more.
A new restaurant called Adventures Bar and Grill was opened in the Eagle View Apartments this past October. The restaurant has received great reviews, so we went to go see what this new establishment brings to the table. Adventures Bar and Grill is a fairly new restaurant owned by Al Shasi. It offers delicious food for fair prices. When asked why his prices are so affordable, he responded with,
"Anywhere I go, I find myself paying $120 to $180 on the bill. And I told my wife, I said, if I do this, it's going to be good food and reasonably priced. We price it where you can come in, eat, and not spend a whole lot of money."
Adventures features a game room on the bottom floor, adding to the appeal for younger people. The restaurant is open to large parties, making it the perfect place for proms and formals. Adventures Bar and Grill sure was a great place, and it might even be great for prom reservations. Be sure to remember this restaurant the next time you want to try something new for dinner.
Cursive writing. Is it a lost art form or a dated or useless way of writing? Even though most of us had to learn it in school, we almost never use it unless you have to write a signature. Brooke and Morgan were sent to ask some of our administrators on their opinion about cursive writing.
We had the opportunity to discuss with Principal Jason Redmond and Mrs. Marshall on their opinion on the issue with cursive writing being taught in schools.
I don't understand why we would ever have taught, or why we would need to teach cursive writing. Now everything is digital. I think it'd be much more beneficial if we taught keyboarding skills at a very, very early age.
Lack of resources. Scarcity. It is scarcity. What is the point at which supply and demand...
Both my boys are in elementary school, and it is something that I wish that they would learn in school. Their handwriting is atrocious. They can't read cursive handwriting, and I think to have the ability to write in cursive handwriting is a nice thing.
Whether you think we should keep it in schools or forget it altogether, we can all agree it is a beautiful way to write. As we near graduation, there are many decisions our seniors need to make about their future, whether it could be college or joining the military. We are just as curious as you are about what they'll be doing after graduation. So we asked some seniors what they had planned.
There are lots of options that everyone has to make about their future after high school, so we talked to some people to see what's available.
Cisco networking. It's just networking. It's just the basic configuration of Cisco devices, routers, and switches. It's all information technology, so it's an IT field thing. It's you work on the software for the computers mostly. It's building, from point A to point B, from say a device such as even your phone to the internet.
Through the state tuition assistance. It's an additional benefit that we offer that the other services don't, that pays $7,000 a year for 6 years towards your college tuition. You can use federal benefits in conjunction with it, so the federal tuition assistance that all the other services provide that we offer as well, and the Montgomery GI Bill if you want to use those in conjunction with your state tuition assistance.
I applied to at least 10 different colleges, some been accepted to 7. Right now I'm stuck between 2 of my college choices, and that's Alderson Broaddus University and Liberty University. On a college application, I would say they're most looking for the extracurriculars because they want to make sure you're well-rounded. So even if you did football for 1 year, freshman year, then you have to put that to prove that you're well-rounded and you're involved.
If you plan on joining the military, be sure to see our local recruiter. Paying for college can be tricky, so check the Nitro High School counselors page for scholarships and deadline information. And everyone here at Nitro wishes you the best.
From the time we were kids until now, video games have increasingly grown in popularity. With these games on the rise, we went to go find out why they become so popular.
Video games are one of the fastest growing pastimes of the last 30 years. They have been increasingly popular in the current generation.
I played the original Call of Duties. I've played the original Battlefields, like Battlefield 1942 and stuff like that.
I play all kinds of games, like from war to like open world, more single player games sometimes. And whenever everybody's on, I play war games with all my friends, just
We asked some avid gamers some questions about how video games fit in with our daily lives.
I usually come home, take a break, usually do stuff around the house, clean up, take the dogs out, and then if I have spare time, I'll play some Xbox, a little PS4.
We also asked them what consoles they use and what types of games they usually play.
Including handhelds, maybe about 4 or 5.
Like Xbox One or PC.
Probably my favorite one to play, probably Rainbow Six Siege, just because it's still more of a competitive game and it takes teamwork, and it brings it back to where I have to play with all my online friends and most of the friends at the school, and it just kind of brings out the more competitive side of your friends.
Gaming is not only mainstream, but the pastime of over 50% of the United States alone.
Most of the games that are, pretty much almost all the games that are popular right now are mostly mobile games. Because, I mean, they're free, they're easy to download, addicting, everybody plays them. I play console 85% of the time.
Video games sure have changed over the years, and I can't imagine how popular they'll become in a couple years.
When the weather gets cold, Nitro High School students always stay warm with the latest winter fashions. To get the scoop on what the new trend is, we sent around people to see what people like to wear in the cold winter months.
As the snow begins to fall and the temperatures begin to drop, Nitro High School students layer up to stay warm.
Usually, I'll wear maybe 3 or 4, honestly.
At least 3 layers.
And while some people really hate the cold,
I don't like to be cold.
Don't enjoy the cold.
Others don't mind it as much.
The cold doesn't bother me. I really like the cold. I own 3 pairs of long pants.
Virginia has had some strange warm winters, but the cold always makes an appearance.
Whatever your choice of winter clothing may be, we hope you stay warm, Wildcats.
Nitro High School's very own Nick Fraley is ranked 4th in the state when it comes to swimming, and his swimming career has only just begun. Blaze Deal and Jeff Holzclaw went to speak with Nick about how his last swim season here at Nitro is going.
I swim for West Virginia Wild with a few other state champion swimmers and a lot of contenders this year too.
My favorite stroke is the 100 fly. I just feel like since I'm so long and I've been doing it for almost 10 years now, I just feel like it's probably my best stroke and my most favorite. So far, I've gotten a few first places, a lot of seconds, just behind some really good teammates. I've been jumping around a lot through events. Overall, it's just been fun working with everyone, especially the guys. We've improved a lot as a whole. Relay's working good. Individuals are working good too. Just overall, our team's doing great.
My long-term goal has always been to win at the state championship meet, which is in about a week and a half.
Sounds like Nick is having a great season so far, and we hope it's the perfect finale to his swimming career here at Nitro. Be sure to cheer Nick on as he and some of his fellow team members advance to states.
Do you ever feel like you're seeing double? It may be because Nitro has around 9 sets of twins walking our halls, and we took some time to see what it's like to be a twin.
Twins are one of the many wonders of the world, but it's nothing new for Nitro High School. Are you identical or fraternal?
Fraternal.
We're identical twins.
Answer that for yourself.
Fraternal or fraternal? You're fraternal?
Yes.
We are identical twins.
Fraternal.
We're fraternal.
We took the time to ask some twins questions about how it is like to be a twin.
Who's the good twin?
It's definitely him.
No.
It's really not me.
Okay, fine, I guess it's me.
It's him.
Well, obviously, I'm the good twin. He's the bad. He usually gets worse grades than me. And
Yeah.
I'm more responsible and do things.
No, you're not.
You know?
I'm more responsible.
I am the good twin. He's the bad twin. I'm a good twin. That's honestly me. That's for you to decide.
They all have different stories, so we took some time to listen to some of their unique experiences.
He almost killed me.
Yeah. Yeah, I almost killed her with my umbilical cord.
My head was kind of deformed, and yeah, it was a C-section. And yeah, I had to get like surgery on my head. Almost died, but we here.
I saved our lives.
She did. She flipped, and my mom felt it.
so, and if she hadn't, we both would have died.
There are astounding 9 sets of twins here at Nitro High School. They come in all shapes and sizes.
Even though these twins may look the same, they have their unique differences too. The tricky part is finding out which is which.
Well, that concludes our third installment of the WNHS Wildcat News, and we would like to thank all of you for watching. Be sure to tune in next time for even more interesting stories from all of us here at WNHS. Thank you.